Hello, hello, hello. Morning, Dibble. How are you? No, I don't chair dance. That hurts. Hurts my back. I don't usually go back and listen to any music, actually. Um, I'm not that big into music. Hey, Darlene. So, to answer your questions, and what's up with all the snow? Well, let's see. It's the end of November, so it's supposed to snow in places that it snows. Yeah, I don't know why people get so shocked with, "Oh my God, it's so cold." Um, you're living in the north, and it's winter. Mhm. Welcome to the planet. Wait, is Darlene here? I didn't see Darlene. I see you saying hi to Darlene. I don't see Darlene. All I see is you and all your music links. Yeah, it's winter. Well, I know Buffalo in that area is getting a lake effect snow, so they're supposed to be getting feet of snow. But I mean, if it wasn't a thing, it wouldn't have a name. You know what I mean? It happens. Got ahead of the chat in yourself. Saying hi to people that aren't here yet. Hi, people. Yeah, well, according to like 11 hours ago, 70% of flights were canceled at the Buffalo airport, and it had 13 inches of snow. So it was like a foot of snow. Ooh, that's rough for New Yorkers to handle. You know what I mean? Well, you got to dance. Go ahead. Dancing hurts me. I try not to do things on purpose that cause me pain. Hey, Brandon. Hey, MKT. Good morning. Yeah, I don't understand why people get all freaked out about weather with states that have seasons. When the weather changes, they get all freaked out. Oh, it's supposed to. I mean, I've adjusted to South Carolina weather. It gets cold in the winter. It doesn't snow all that often, but it does get cold comparatively, 30s and things like that. Not really. I mean, it depends on where you're from. I'm from Massachusetts, so I mean, hell, half the time we had snow on Halloween. It was usually so cold at Halloween that we had to wear jackets under our costumes and stuff. So I mean, planetary temperatures are getting more extreme because hello, we're killing the planet. So you know that's our fault. But Buffalo only got like a foot of snow. I don't know who's talking multiple feet. Well, 11 hours ago they had 13 inches. They expected it 22 hours ago. They expected more than 5 feet of snow. They got 13 inches. So I don't know. I don't know. But people get all freaked out about the weather, and the weather happens every year. Morning, my groovy giggle girl. I've missed you. November should just be late fall. Orchard Park got 66 inches as Friday night. Wow. It's still falling. Yeah, that's over Dibble's head. Got a bitch about something. Yeah, they're not real accurate on numbers and stuff. I mean, well, I just looked up how much snow Buffalo got, and they're not. I mean, all of the things are like 21 hours ago, 23 hours ago, 11 hours ago. So, here we go. As of 2 hours ago, yeah, 22 hours ago. So, I don't know, but yeah, it's a blizzard. It happens. And so, I mean, don't forget, global warming is a myth. Yep. Yeah, well, that's good, Kathy. Did Larry get buried? Buried? Yep. 7 inches. I don't know. It is one thing I do not miss about living up north is the snow accumulation. I cannot stand snow. Although right now it wouldn't matter to me because I don't leave my house. But yeah. Oh, Dibble. I got 2 packages from Myrtle Beach. One's from you and one's from Mr. Jim. Both of them are sitting in my mailbox right now. So putting that on the address didn't do a damn bit of good. I didn't think it would, but it was a good effort. Yeah, I don't know how my mailbox is even closed right now. There's like 5 or 6 packages in my damn mailbox. I'm like, you would think they would get a goddamn clue and bring it to my door, but no. And I haven't seen any of my neighbors to ask them to grab my mail for me. What are you confused about, MKT? Everything is weird. No, wait. My tulips used to come up around Easter every year, but for the last 3 years, they've been coming up end of January. They freeze and die within a week. Yeah, the temperatures are all messed up. We get, you know, yeah, I missed it. I got it. Yeah, it happens. It happens here too. Um, I don't have any actual flowers, but I get dandelions in my backyard. And towards the end of winter, well, January, February, all of a sudden we'll have a few days of really nice weather and all the weeds will spring up and my whole yard will be all yellow. And the next day it'll be like 20 degrees and they're all dead. I'm like, okay, well, that worked. Yeah. The planet is giving humans a big old fuck you, is what it is. And humans as a whole deserve it because we're destroying the planet that we live on, which makes a lot of sense. Oh, I don't mind the dandelions at all. I mean, I know that if they grow in like walkways and stuff, they can wreck your walkways, which, get rid of them there. But I have no problem with dandelions. They're, good for the bees. Right, Kathy? I don't either. Oh, and to Brandon, to answer your question, I'm looking forward to Friday. Although the money I have left now is earmarked for food, so I won't be able to shop. But I am looking forward to seeing all the pretties and being there, helping you out. So far, health wise, I'm okay, so we're good. I mean, everything hurts as usual, but there's nothing excessive right now, so I'm good. We got stray dogs that run the neighborhood here. I wouldn't be eating the dandelions that are out in my yard. Mm-mm. Nope. Stray dogs, stray cats. They piss and shit everywhere. Nope. Yep, Kathy. It's on Black Friday. Black Friday night at 11 p.m. Woohoo! I'm so excited. Hmm. Well, this is an online Black Friday event, so you won't get trampled or anything. Brandon, why didn't you put your link in? Ugh. Can't do everything for you. Um, yeah, I have never shopped a Black Friday, but I worked a Black Friday once, and I'll never do it again. Mm-mm. People are crazy, and they're assholes on Black Friday. Hello, um, 'tis the season, right? To what? Be a complete douche canoe to everybody around you? Yay, Dibble! I'm so glad they worked out for you. Yeah, I can't eat salad. I can't chew lettuce. I'm not a fucking pet. If I get anything with lettuce on it, the lettuce has to be shredded. Yeah, I spent the whole Black Friday that I worked because I work Walmart loss prevention for a Black Friday. I spent the whole day breaking up fights and trying to protect associates from really angry shoppers who were, I mean, to the point of getting violent over stupid crap. You know, and the day after the day you're supposed to be thankful for things, people are in there beating each other up over a $10 toy. You know, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. So that told me I'll never go shopping on a Black Friday. Absolutely not. But I definitely wouldn't work one again either. But now they've of course over commercialized it. Because I mean, it used to be an event, you know. Now it's like, oh look, Black Friday sales are starting before Halloween. Hello, you know. Yeah, and I'll tell you, half of the stuff they had some. One of the big things that my Walmart had that Black Friday was $99 TVs. They were like little 19-inch TVs for like $100. They sold out of them in like the first hour. So of course people were all pissed off that there weren't any left. Let me tell you, they sold I think 200 19-inch TVs. About 150 of them were returned the day after Christmas because they didn't work. So yeah, sometimes the bargain is not a bargain. So have a great weekend, Anne. So I need a little help. I need to make a list of things to get for the pantry for Thanksgiving. If you went to a free pantry or blessing box, what item would you want to be in there that you didn't have already? Huh. Let's see. Let me think of what my mom usually made for Thanksgiving. Stuffing, like stovetop stuffing. Um, Either yeah, pie or the things to make a pie, like the Jiffy Mix pie crusts. My mom always used those to make pie crusts until she got older and didn't want to use the rolling pin anymore. And then she cheated and got the ready-made pie crust. But the ready-made pie crusts have to be refrigerated. So, but she used to get the little boxes of Jiffy pie crust mix, and then of course the canned pie filling, cranberry juice or cranberry sauce. Personal preference is the jellied kind, not the kind with the berries in it. Um, Gravy packets or the cans of gravy, jars of gravy. Mm, some people put whole cranberries in their stuffing. We never did that. My mom never did that, but some people do. Um, she always just got the jellied cranberry sauce in the can. Um, let's see. She always made squash, butternut squash, and potatoes and peas, which you would have to do canned peas, which for me personally are not the same, but a lot of people don't mind them. Um, Rolls, yeah, rolls, dinner rolls are good. Yeah, she can't leave meat at the pantry. Um, a lot of people like yams, like canned yams, because they make those yam casseroles. Or sweet potatoes. I never really liked those. My aunt used to make that. Um, Corn, cans of corn. My aunt used to make a yam casserole with marshmallows on it. And as a kid, I was like, "Ooh, marshmallows!" And I did not like yam casserole, even with the marshmallows. But a lot of people do. Um, see what else. Yeah, the turkey dinner. They come with, I believe they come with stuffing. So yeah, you could leave those. Um, yeah, chicken or turkey broth. Um, or even beef stock. I mean, People can use just about anything for that. See what else. Oh yeah, yeah, and the French cut green beans and cream of mushroom soup. My mom used to make green bean casserole with the French fried onions and all that stuff. Cornbread mix or cornbread. We never had cornbread. I mean, that's cornbread is more of a southern thing. We didn't have it that much up north. It was not a staple. Can't really leave eggnog out because that's a refrigerated item. My mom got me some eggnog though. Ooh, the little jars of the sweet gherkins, like little sweet gherkin pickles. My mom used to put those out. Susanna's Revival. Hi, Susanna. You changed your name. Okay, it's just not the same. But hi, my beautiful Susanna. Oh, they have the jarred onions, the little baby onions. My mom used to put those out too. The only one that ate them was my dad. Morning, Carol Ann. What else? And celery, yeah. Cream cheese, but that's refrigerated too. Yeah, she's put out olives too. I don't like olives. Hmm. My mom sometimes put apples in the stuffing, but the only time I wouldn't eat it was when she put raisins in it. I cannot stand raisins. I'm like, Mom, you're ruining this stuffing. Stop putting raisins in it. Let's see. And like, I don't know, crackers, like saltines and Ritz crackers, because people do cheese plates. So crackers and like maybe potato chips or something for people to snack on, like before the meal. Yeah, I didn't like the stuffing with the raisins in it. Nope. Yeah, the foil pans are good too because it saves you having to do the dishes. And rolls of foil, rolls of plastic wrap too, so for leftovers. Susanna, why did you change your name? Inquiring bears want to know. And where's Tina? How the fuck are ya? I hope you guys have a great holiday. Jello. My mom used to make an orange. It was the weirdest combination of things, but it was really good. I loved that Jello. It was she had a Jello mold Tupperware thing, and she would make orange Jello, and she would shred carrots and put pineapple in it. So you'd have like little strands of carrot and pineapple chunks in orange Jello, and it sounds gross and like the weirdest combination, but it was so good. And I'm not a big Jello fan, so you're trying to be reborn. Walnuts, yeah. Hey, Jennifer. Yeah, Jello's pretty. Ugh. trying to smoke my last little stub of a cigarette, and it doesn't want to stay lit, and it's driving me crazy. I'm out of cigarettes. I gotta grab my vape. Hey, Jessica. Hey, Jen. Hello, hello, hello. You use condensed milk for pumpkin pie? My mom just opened the can and dumped it in the pie plate on top of the cooked crust. I can't eat pretzels, so no. Oh, thanks, Jessica. I love pumpkin pie, which most of the time isn't even pumpkin. It's like a yellow squash, like a butternut squash type of thing, sweetened. But yeah, see, I don't like sweet potatoes, but a lot of people do. So sweet potatoes would be a thing. I think yeah. Well, I said yams. Yams and sweet potatoes actually are two different things. I didn't know that when I was a kid. I thought they were the same thing, but they are not. mm, what else? What else? Mm, I can't really think of anything else. I mean, just yeah, brown sugar, cinnamon. Um, Yuck, coffee. Ugh, nasty. Ruin holiday dinner with coffee. Ew. I don't like coffee. Yeah, flour, baking powder. Mm. Gobble gobble, turkey wobble. That's cute. Yeah, I'm having zero. I'm having just me. So I'm gonna try and get when I do my grocery order. Hopefully they have either the chicken and gravy or the turkey and gravy Hormel square table. So at least I can have a semblance of some kind of holiday meal. But they're always it's always something that gets left off my order because they don't have it by the time they pick my order. So probably won't get that either. So I'll have to make sure I put at least one chicken pot pie or turkey pot pie on my list so I have something to eat for Thanksgiving. That's close. Oh, I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, MKT. You're welcome, Kathy. I think your blessing box and little pantry are going to need to get bigger. Need more room for all that. But anything you can do to help people. I mean, I've been in that situation where we've had to go to food pantries to try and get stuff to have a holiday, and anything that you can put in there that would help people is awesome. Right? Oh yeah. Except somebody would end up sleeping in there, Jennifer, with the way the homeless situation is at this point. I gotta try and reach my vape because my ass is currently out of cigarettes. Ba-dum-bum. Yay. Right? I'm not buried in the snow. We have no snow here. It's sunny. It's cold, but no snow in South Carolina, not where I am anyway. In fact, right now it is 47 degrees. My mom used to work. I used to work at Kmart. When I first moved to South Carolina, I worked at Kmart. Kmart gave me tennis elbow. It really did. It gave me tendonitis in my my right arm. Aw, that's sweet. Um, thank God with those poop people. I can't imagine. Huh? Oh, poor. I got you. It's snow. They had fair warning, so if they were able to, they stocked up on survival goods, and they just got to sit tight. That's what you do. Hopefully, they don't lose power because that really sucks in the winter when it's cold. Of course, it sucks in the summer when it's super hot too. But I mean, this damn phone. USB device not recognized. Yeah, because I breathed on it. What's my percentage at right now? 67. All right, I'll plug it in again later so it doesn't keep making that noise. Oh, I love those, Kathy. The little green paper wrap ones. Those are awesome. Yeah, we had those. My mom used to set those out too. For after dinner. I mean, honestly, people that live in the north, they know how to prepare for storms. Um, whenever we have something that here, and everybody's like, "Oh, be prepared and supply up and all for hurricane." If it comes to our area, I'm screwed because I just do not have the funds to be able to do that. But the majority of people are able to. So, I mean, it's just like living in any other place where you have to be prepared for things. Yeah. They have things like that around here, or they used to. I don't know if they still do. I'm sure they do. Um, where they'd have, community holiday. They have a place. Well, there was one place we were going to go to, and we went and talked to them about it and decided not to because it was mandatory that you go to their church services in order for them to feed you. And I'm like, so in order for me to eat, I have to go listen to you ramble on. I don't think so. And they wanted you to sign up for all kinds of crap. They don't deliver meals here, MKT. That's cute. That's a cute idea, though. It is a very good idea, but yeah, that doesn't happen here. Oh, that's funny. If you want to eat at places here, you have to go to them, which is still great, but yeah, it doesn't help me any. Yeah, yeah, Caroline, you live in hell, so temperatures get outrageously hot where you are. So I could imagine you not being able to deal with snow. Yeah, they blackmail you. We'll feed you, but you have to come listen to our religious stuff. I'm like, nope. I'll go home and eat bread or something. Peanut butter up a spoon. Yeah. I mean, there are a few places that will help people. They're few and far between. You got to make a lot of phone calls. I hate talking to people on the phone. But mostly, if you want help from a church, you have to belong to that church here, or they won't help you. Or you have to agree to go to services, or agree to have somebody come and lecture you at your house. I'm good, thanks. I'm not Christian. I don't need that stuff shoved in my face, so I'm good. But I mean, we went to the Salvation Army here when the kids were little. They were like 7 and 8, and I was wearing my pentacle, and they told us she took one look at my necklace and told me they couldn't help me. I'm like, what? I'm like, but you have a sign out front that said today is food pantry day, and we're well within the time zone. Are you out of food? And she's like, no, but we can't help your kind. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I'm like, these two children here need to eat. So can you please help me out with food? Why, they did end up giving us like one bag of groceries, and it was all stuff that was expired or just about to. It was not even worth the hassle. Yeah, my kind. Yeah. So, yeah. Good thing she didn't see the big pentacle tattoo on my leg, right? Yeah. Okay. Like, I'll remember this when your ass is looking for donations. You know what I mean? Like, wow. The the food pantries here don't really help all that much. I mean, they help certain people, but not other people. At least when I was going to them, that was how they were. And that was, I mean, the last couple of times we got anything from food pantries, we sent Isa because Isa is half Panamanian and she has darker skin, so she got more food than we would. Totally serious. I mean, I'm in the South. Racism goes all ways here. So she came home with a big box the last time, but even then, it was, I mean, was not all that great. Yeah. Nope, you're right, Caroline. It doesn't. But it has to do with them being judgmental and douchebaggy. So, yeah. I mean, she Issa went and got food and listed us as, I mean, 3 adults, 2 children. They gave us um they gave us a package of 2 lamb chops, and they were like, the lamb on it was about the size of a quarter. You know what I mean? Yeah. Well, it's a great place, but it's not helpful if you're poor. But if you've got money, it's awesome to live here. So, but if you need assistance with stuff, it's not helpful at all. I mean, even when you can get help, the people that are helping you talk down to you. The only place that doesn't talk down to you is AIM, which is Anderson Interfaith Ministries, and they're the ones that helped get me my ramp, because the EMTs here um, actually got in touch with them and asked if they could help get me a ramp, and they did. Yeah, it does, Annie. I mean, now, like I said, if you have money, like my mom has no problem whatsoever because she doesn't need to ask for any assistance. But if you're poor, it's, I mean, I don't think any place is a good place to live if you're poor, because there's just benefits don't exist. I mean, a lot of places have more assistance. I've had so many people suggest things, and I'm like, yeah, we don't have that here. You know, because believe me, in 20 years of being under the poverty level, even when I was working at Walmart, I wasn't making enough to live on for me and the 2 kids. So, I would try and get assistance. No. And in 22 years, I have gone through every single option because I am, fairly intelligent. I know how to look for things and do searches and ask things, and yeah, not helpful. Wow, MKT, she lives in a good place. They don't do that here. Good neighbor cupboard. They are such assholes there. But well, the last time I was at Good Neighbor Cupboard, they were complete dicks. And they gave us like 2 bags of groceries for a family of 5. Yeah. Now there's also Loaves and Fishes, which is the Interfaith Ministry pantry where you can get food once every 30 days. And they're the ones that we usually went to. They're the ones that are run by, well, they were. I can't say that they are now because I have not been to the pantry in about 8 years. But when we went there, they were run by a bunch of racist people that didn't want to help white people. Um, just that's how it was. We watched it, literally watched it happen. Anybody who wasn't white, whether they were black, Mexican, Asian, whatever, walked out with bags and bags of groceries, even if they only had like 1 kid. We had me, John, and the 2 kids, and we got like 2 bags of groceries and a bag of bread. They were black. And there was two black ladies and Mexican woman that were dishing out food. And I mean, I don't care if you're blue, green, or purple. I could give a fuck less what color you are. But this is what we observed. Literally saw it in our faces right there. And when I said, well, the girl that you just handed 8 bags of groceries to, I know for a fact she only had 1 kid because I heard her tell you that she had 1 child. So it's a family of 2, and you gave her like 8 bags of groceries. And I've got me and him and 2 kids, and you gave us 2 bags of groceries and a big bag of bread. I was like, could we get more food? And she goes, well, you got what you got, and you can go now. Like, okay. So, yeah. And you have to get there so early. And I'm sorry, but I'm not getting up early and trying to, well, I can't do it now anyway, but I wouldn't have anybody do it for me either because you have to be there and wait in line. They only take like the first 12 or 13 or 14 people. So you have to be one of those first people because they come out at 8:30 and hand you a little ticket with a number on it. And anybody that doesn't get one of those tickets, they got to try again another day. So, and you have to be there at like 6:30, 7 o'clock. They don't open the doors until 9. So you're sitting there for hours waiting. Yeah, yeah, that doesn't happen here. You have to show them that you either have to show them like your disability card or like your debit card thing or food stamp card, and you have to go and sit and wait and go in and answer a bunch of questions and get talked to like you're a piece of shit. Yeah. So, like I said, I don't know if it's run like that now. Now, AIM itself is run a little better, but the food pantry is in a separate building, so they basically do whatever the fuck they want. And they treat you however they want. Like I said, the last time I was there was about 8 years ago, Bonnie. I can't get there, so you know. But I think the last time I went there personally was about 8 years ago. The last time we sent Issa was about 6 years ago. So that's why I'm saying I don't know what it's like now. It's possible that it's changed, you know, but it's irrelevant because I cannot get there, and I'm not going to make anybody else go there and sit there for 3 hours waiting for them to open. So yeah, doesn't happen here. You have to go in the building to get your stuff. Calling wouldn't do any good, Bonnie. I have to go there to get any assistance. So it does absolutely no good. I cannot get there. They do not deliver. There's nobody there to deliver. They have the people that are there that take down your information, talk to you like your shit, and then they have a person there that goes and gathers the food up from the back area and brings it out to you. That's it. They don't have people that deliver because they don't. I know my town. I know that they don't help. They don't do that. Whatever. They're not gonna, and I'm just tired of talking about it. So I talked to him the other day. He's gonna try and go to my mom's house. I asked him if they were doing Thanksgiving because one of his roommates is a chef and she usually does the cooking, but he said they're all broke and Meals on Wheels is a 6 month waiting list. I won't know about that until after sometime in January. Um, but yeah, yeah, and he said they're all broke and one of the roommates hasn't gotten his food stamps yet, so they don't have money to get the food. So they don't do that, Dibble. If I want somebody to come here and help me with anything, I got to pay them. That's anyway. Um, so he said he was gonna call my mom, call his grandmother, if she wasn't going to Karen's, and he's like, because yep, there is a wait on applications for Meals on Wheels. Welcome to Anderson, South Carolina. Um, because he's never invited to Karen's house. He's like, I don't think Karen likes me. I was like, please, I grew up with that woman, spending every day after school at their house and weekends and whenever my mom was working, and she has never invited me to her house for anything since she moved to South Carolina. So I was like, don't feel bad. But my aunt bailed on my mom, so my mom's going to be doing a small dinner at home. So I told him, I said, contact her in advance because she'll want to make sure there's enough food for you. So, and to send food home with him. She called me just before I went live. I didn't have time to ask her if she had contacted him or not, or if he had contacted her or not. But he needs to get his ass on the ball because she'll be going grocery shopping and she's not going to want to make another trip. Yeah, you can hold out hope all you want, Double, but I'm a realist. It's not being negative, it's being a realist. There are no programs here for that. That and what would they do? I mean, they do the same thing that my mom does once a week. Laundry. Um, you know, bring in my mail, take my trash out. Oh, you mean about my son? Yeah, they don't care. According to the two girls, I'm the incubator. My son still calls me mother, but the two girls do not acknowledge me as a parent. So, so yeah, my son will try and go to my mom's because he knows there's food there. I thought you meant hire, have some kind of program that comes by and helps. No, you meant is my son going to come by and help? No, no, you're funny. He stopped helping me a long time ago, Dibble. You know that. I mean, it's been months. Yep. And I can't get that because I can't get to the doctor, and they won't do things. Just yeah. So morning, Lori. Gross. Yeah. It. I just shrug it off now. It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't make me mad. It makes me sad because my son and I were always really close until he got all these resentments in his head and accused me of losing my foot on purpose. That pissed me off. But I don't know what the hell is in his head. You know what I mean? But he's living his life. He's gaming and he's working and he's sleeping and yep, living his life. Doesn't check on mom. I mean, the reason he contacted me, you'll love this one. My son contacts me randomly with weird random shit. He messaged me a couple of nights ago and said, "Did you know Norman Reedus was in Charmed?" It's what was it, 47 degrees? Yeah, 47 degrees here. Yeah, a little chilly. So yeah, that's what he messaged me with. Did you know Norman Reedus was in Charmed? I was like, yes, I did. He was kind of random. And then I asked him what he was doing for Thanksgiving and blah 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 blah. Morning, Bobby. Yeah, Charmed, the TV show, the original one. He was. He was one of Paige's ex-boyfriends in Charmed. He was also in Blade 2. He was very naughty in Blade 2, though. Yeah, I love Norman Reedus. Anyway, yeah, the Walking Dead guy, the guy that plays Daryl Dixon, crossbow guy. What door open, Dibble? Yeah, he is, Lori. Dibble, if doors are opening in here, it means that I got a ghost. Mm-hmm. Oh, I would climb Jason Momoa like a lickable tree. Kid to parent. Fuck that, Dibble. He contacts me randomly when some weird thought hits his head. There's no door open. This is just how he is. It's how he's been for the past 3 years. There's no open door. There's no, oh, he's going to talk to me now. No, there's, I mean, like I contacted him when I lost power, and my phone decided to not reconnect to my Wi-Fi when I lost internet and then got it back. My phone decided to not reconnect, so I needed the password, and I didn't. I messaged him and said, "Hey, do you remember what the Wi-Fi password is?" And he said, "I don't know, shark something." And I'm like, "Great." So I had to go out and try and maneuver the internet box thing so that I could see the back of it, and and then he messaged me back, was I right? And I was like, yeah. And that was, I mean, it's random stuff. Yeah, he's not gonna come over. So stop. I mean, well, my kids think I'm a douche yacht, so you know, worst mom on the planet. Both my daughters call me an incubator. I was their incubator, not their mom. And my son has spewed out a lot of venom out of his mouth. We used to be really close. Thank you. So, but this is just how he communicates. It's not, there's no door to open. It's just, this is how he is. The only way I could get that kid to come over here is if I said, "Hey, I have a full course meal for you to eat. Come and get and take home with you." He's not going to come here and eat it, but if I had a bunch of food and said, "Hey, you can have all this," they would find a way to get here, get the food, he'd be here 5 seconds and they'd be out the door. That's what would happen. No, he won't. He only comes over if he wants something. So, I mean, I think I know my kid a little bit better than everybody else. You know what I mean? I know how they act. I know what they do. He's an awesome person to everybody else. But to me, I'm not even a second thought in his head. He never contacts me to see if I'm okay. He never says, "Hey, how's everything going today?" Nothing. Like I'll call my mom every other day or so and be like, "Hey, how you doing? Everything okay?" Yeah, my son never does that. So it's just how he is. I told him point blank once, it would be considerate of you if you inquired about how I was doing once in a while. He goes, "You're associating me with consideration. You know better." And that was all he said. That was the last I heard from him for like a month and a half. That's awesome, Bobby. That is awesome. I mean, I love it when I hear about people and their kids getting along. You know what I mean? I do. But I get a kick out of it when people are like, "Oh, look, he made an effort." Yeah, no, he didn't. He just randomly, I mean, he does this about Star Wars stuff too. So, my son lives like 12 miles away, if that. My son will randomly think of some alternative ending to a Star Wars movie, and he'll just randomly message me with it. I mean, usually when he's in the bathroom, my son thinks of me when he's in the bathroom taking a shit. So there you go. You want it point blank. There it is. He's like, I think I'll text mom. I mean, but he is an awesome person to everybody else. I mean, total strangers, his roommates, he's great. Well, I don't know about the one roommate because I've never met him, but I know he's great with Hector and Dorothea. He's awesome. He'll help out elderly people in the store. He'll help out handicapped people in the store. You know, none of it applies to mom. That's just the way it is. And I try not to stress the shit I can't control. And I can't control any of that. So I'm not stressing over it. Yeah, he won't care, Dibble. He'll be like, well, I guess you shouldn't have put it in that box. He doesn't care. You're thinking of him as if he were thought like a normal person. He does not. As soon as I could sure use your help, his head goes, there goes mom, needing something again. You know what I mean? That's what goes into his head. Is mom needs something again. So, yep, move on. Because you can beat a dead horse all you want. Doesn't mean it's going to jump up suddenly and run off. Right? So, but I will probably be doing. I know quite a few people are planning on doing going live on Thanksgiving, and I probably will too if I don't see anybody else on my subscription list live, which I have unsubscribed to a few people because of the fucking shorts, man. Oh my god. Anyway, but if I don't see that anybody on my subscription list is live, then I might pop. Cat, I'm gonna turn you into shoes. I swear. She's clawing up the arms of my wheelchair again. I'm gonna have to duct tape them. They're getting uncomfortable because she shredded them. Douchebag. My cat is a douche canoe. Yeah. So if I don't see anybody that's live, I'll probably go live just so people have some place to hang out. Because I know there are a few people that will be by themselves on Thanksgiving, and since I'm one of them, I know that sucks. If I see other people live, then I'll probably just pop in there and hang out in their chat or whatever. Because right now I am on the free version. Hey, Jocelyn. You got a new crocheted hat that needs a puffball on top. Well, I don't have any puffballs. I cannot help you with that. Yeah, I'm on the free version right now. I don't have the money for StreamYard until the beginning of the month. Send you a puffball? I don't have a puffball. Yeah, Kathy, I get that. Oh, you want a puffball made from the cat? All right, if there's spare from the shoes that I'm going to make out of her, I'll send you a puffball. Tell you that cat, man. Onyx shreds cardboard, and Marty shreds everything else. I do not know. She was in here a second ago, and then she disappeared again. Susanna, where are you? She got a new name. Susanna's Revival. I don't know. It makes me feel like I'm going to church, and that doesn't work for me. Yeah. She's so easily distracted. Susanna, where the fuck are ya? So my mommy picked me up some eggnog. Yay! I don't know what kind she got. I didn't ask because that sounds picky, when she did me something nice. So then she goes, hopefully I'll remember to bring it over on Tuesday. So she'll be here Tuesday and not Wednesday this coming week. I will be calling her Tuesday morning and going, don't forget my eggnog. Because I had ordered some last week. And of course they didn't have it when they went to pull my order. So she said they only had one other thing of eggnog in the cooler. I'm like, damn. So at least I'll have that for the holidays, you know? Get me some eggnog. Because the last time I had eggnog, I got one little cup of it, and my son drank the rest of it, just like with my chocolate milk. Because my son hogs food. But I don't have anybody else in the house now to eat all the food except me, which means it lasts a hell of a lot longer. Oh, Kathy, another thing some people, especially in the South, do. I don't know if they do it so much up north. But it was never done at any holiday meals for my family, but some of them do macaroni and cheese. So if you run across even the like boxes of macaroni and cheese or whatever, you could throw those in there, or macaroni and shells and cheese or something like that. A lot of people in the South do that as a side dish. We never did that. In my family, macaroni and cheese was always, if we were gonna have it at a meal, it was the main. Like we'd have macaroni and cheese and then like hot dogs or something. It was just a main part of the meal. Here they have mac and cheese as a side dish for everything. Get off me! That doesn't mean walk across me with your claws out. The fuck! Ugh. It's a good thing I can't afford booze because this cat would have already driven me to drink. Ironic, it being John's cat. She's all like, "Oh my god, I haven't eaten for 15 minutes. I need food." Here, eat. Now she'll sit there and stare at it for like 20 minutes. And then she'll sneak up on it. She'll take 2 bites and then she'll try and bury it. I miss Susanna too. Tired. No socializing for you, huh, Dibble? You're gonna be on YouTube on Thursday. Yeah. Have a great weekend, Lori. Thanks for stopping in. Oh. Hugs back. I am so freaking tired. I'm always tired. Today feels like one of those days that I just want to sleep all day. She's still staring at the food from up above. She's like staring at the bowl, hovering up, up, up. She might be jumping down. Nope. And yep, there she goes. She jumped down. Now she's gonna walk all the way around it. I don't know if she's having more problems with vision in her eyes or what, but now she's looking around the room like something's gonna attack her when she eats. She's only lived in this room for 3 frickin' years. And she just stuck her foot in it. Just think it's dry food. Now she's gonna run away from it. This cat is so weird. And just put stuff in the oven, comes out cooked. So you do little, yeah. Well, yeah. See, I personally don't eat Velveeta because it's not cheese, but my oldest daughter, loves Velveeta mac and cheese. So yeah, a lot of people like it, and it's inexpensive. So there you go. I am super picky about my cheese, but a lot of people have no problem with it. Velveeta would work. Yeah. And I mean, if they don't like it, they just won't grab it. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't have to grab it if you don't want it. Somebody's gonna want it. Annie, I want mac and cheese. Yeah, my oldest for when she was 19, I think there was a period of like 2 weeks where that's all she would eat was Velveeta mac and cheese. Of course, it's the only thing she knew how to cook too, so that might have something to do with it. But she was like, "Oh my god, this is so good," and I'm like, "That's not cheese. Like, that's a processed cheese food." But yeah, a lot of people love Velveeta, so go girl. Dibble. I like food products. Yeah, I like some hot dogs. Hi, my badass hotness thrifter. How are ya, my little ninja? I have issues with hot dogs now because of the sodium levels in them. But I used to love KM hot dogs up north. They were in a blue and white box. I love those things. Um, but now hot dogs tend to irritate my stomach. Yeah, well, some of us cannot afford to make macaroni and cheese from scratch. So, I mean, I grew up with Kraft macaroni and cheese, so yeah, a lot of people do, Amy. Right now, it's not really my favorite time of the year either. Well, we were coming up with things for Thanksgiving things for Kathy to put at her little food pantry and blessing box for people. She asked us to come up with foods and stuff that she could leave there. When is who getting the Christmas tree? What are you talking about, Dibble? Yeah, I know, Amy. Yeah, buttermilk, cheese, meat, anything refrigerated would be a no-no. Yeah, and you know what? People that don't have food are not going to be real overly picky about that kind of thing. I'm not. I've eaten generic macaroni and cheese before, but it's not just the cheese that you would be buying. You had to buy like the cream or milk or whatever, and the noodles, and I mean it's a whole list of things to make homemade macaroni and cheese. Yeah, Kathy's awesome. TG really needs to stop stealing Kathy's halo. And even then, Jocelyn, sale, quote unquote, depends on your budget. You know what I mean? But yeah, anybody that has to go to a blessing box or a food pantry or any of those places, they're really not going to be that picky about name brands or things like that. Honestly, I mean, food is food. Although I'll tell you, Walmart cheese does not taste like cheese to me, so I can't eat it. So for cheeses, I am picky about. I have to have either Kraft or Sargento because Walmart. My mom was like, "Oh, get Walmart cheese; it's cheaper," and I'm like, "Okay." And I tried it, and it was horrible. It was just like a nothingness, and I'm like, "No." So yeah, I ended up giving that to my mom, and even told her when she was picking up groceries for me when she would, when she has to do the shopping and everything. I told her I was like, "Please, just do not get me Walmart brand," and I sent her that in a text. Do not get me Walmart cheese. She brought me Walmart cheese. I'm like, Mom, did you actually read what I wrote to you? She goes, Yeah, you said you wanted cheese. I'm like, open it and read it. And she goes, Oh. I'm like, Here, you can take that home with you. I can't eat it. It's pointless. And I didn't want to throw it away because that's a waste of money. So she gave it to the kids. I do understand, Kathy. I do. Because I mean, generic stuff has a stigma that's stuck to it. You know what I mean? It's stupid because generic 9 times out of 10, generic food is just as good as name brand food. It is. It's just there are some things that just aren't. But that makes total sense. And I know that from my point of view, having been there, I would be forever grateful to somebody for doing that and allowing me to be able to cook a holiday meal for my family or even just for myself, you know. When I was in Florida, the Westboro, Westboro, the Baptist church there in Middleburg, Westboro. Those people are assholes. The Middleburg Baptist Church, their food pantry. It wasn't really a food pantry. They did help people, but they were giving away Thanksgiving meals. And so I inquired about it because the Middleburg Baptist Church people were the ones that were helping me out, and they told me that because um, their pantry was only for their people that go to their church, that I didn't qualify for it. So I was like, okay, no problem. You know, I'm like, I was told to ask, so I was told that you had it available, so I'm inquiring, and this was on the phone because I didn't have a vehicle when I was in Florida. So I was like, no problem. Well, I called the person that had told me about it. I was like, yeah, it's only for people that are members of the church. And she's like, excuse me? I was like, yeah. And when I called, she said it was only for members of the church. And she goes, oh, I don't think so. And she came and picked me up and went down there with me and was like, yeah, she needs one of the holiday meals um, sets, the kit setup. And they were like, Liz, it's only for the church members. And she goes, no, it is not. She goes, don't make me make a phone call. Because Liz was very high up in the church hierarchy. Her husband was very high up there. So, yeah, and I did get Thanksgiving dinner that year, and I cooked it for me and my roommate. Um, I mean, it wasn't a huge meal. It was I think like a 5 or 10 pound turkey, and then a few fixings and things like that. But Liz took me shopping too, and she's like, pick whatever you need for your meal. So she's very sweet, and the church did help out a lot. I mean, their people were very, very sweet. Morning, Susie. Yeah. So, and it's funny because a couple of days after Thanksgiving, one of the other church people showed up at my door and said, oh my God, I completely forgot to bring this to you. I picked this up thinking of you. And she brought me another one of the Thanksgiving meals. So I put the turkey in the freezer. We had it a few days later, well, like a couple of weeks later. um, Hefty. Do the paper plates because you can microwave those. You cannot microwave styrofoam; it gets all gross. But paper plates, if people want to use paper plates, they'd be able to microwave them. Yeah, and you can't cut on styro. It's yeah. My mom got me 8-inch plates or like 7-inch plates or something. I was like, Mom, I can't even fit a sandwich on this thing. What? Why did you get me such small plates? And she goes, What? That's the one I always get. I'm like, No, I get the 10-inch paper plates. She goes, Oh, well, those will do. I'm like, yeah, I still have like a crap ton of them because they're pointless to use. I mean, I don't like Hawaiian rolls. Yeah, too sweet. Yeah, well, the paper plates also break down better than styrofoam does too. So, I mean, I'd rather not use paper plates myself, but with my hands the way they are, doing dishes hurts. It's painful for my hands and my back because I have to sit in a wheelchair to do my dishes, and my sink is angled, crappy. Like it's where my arms end up puts a lot of strain on my upper back. So I mean, I'd prefer to use regular plates and just wash them, but I don't really have that option if I want to be a little pain free, a little less pain, you know. So. Oh yeah, John always. I see. I don't like deviled eggs, so I didn't think of those. But John always loved deviled eggs at the holidays. Hmm. See, I remembered the pickles because when I was a kid, I used to eat them all. Oh, and mixed nuts. My mom always put out bowls of mixed nuts for people too. Well, she can't put macaroni salad at the pantry. Can't be anything that has to be refrigerated. I mean, she can put boxes of macaroni, but oh, there you go. You're manifesting. Yeah, the suddenly salad mix that would work. So yeah, Amy, I do too. Every day. Man, let me tell you, he would be pissed to know that everybody walked out on me like they did. Absolutely pissed. But they don't care, so it doesn't matter. I know, Amy. He'll go where he needs to be and stay there until he doesn't need to be there anymore. It's okay. Who are you calling a cheese ball, Dibble? Yeah, my mom always had one of those too. I didn't like that cheese though. Just say meat and cheese plate. Why do people have to be all fancy and stupid? Not that you're stupid, Dibble, but all of a sudden they had to have a fancy name for it. Fuck. It's meat and cheese. But kudos to spelling it correctly. Mm. I'll be having eggnog on Tuesday. Yum. Hello, Beastman. Oh, apple cider, yeah. And you can get the apple cider that's when it before they put it in the cooler. Like it's just sitting out in aisles and stuff. Or you might even find some in the dumpster. You never know. I miss apple cider. It's not that common here in the South. It's really not. I mean, like the first 3 years that we were here, we couldn't even find it during the holidays. I was like, where the hell's the apple cider? They were like, what? And then they got it at Walmart and it was like $5 for a half gallon. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Yeah. Bobby. Well, I hope they're able to add it because I hope that they have it when they pull your order to deliver because they didn't have it when my order got picked up. And of course, they let me know 2 minutes before they let me, it's like, okay, it's time for your order to be picked up. By the way, you don't have three of your items. Oh, thanks. But don't give me a chance to pick something else. I'm like, "Ugh." Aw. I can hear it in my head. Hello, Clarice. Yeah, I hear it in my head. Ew, coffee. Ugh. I did a lot of typing yesterday in the in Ella's auction. My hands are flaring up today. Having nerve flares. It was 4.5 hours. It was a good auction with Ella and Victoria. Always fun with those two crazy girls. He said that helps. Okay. All right, it's coming up on an hour and a half, and I am on the free version right now of StreamYard because I have to save what money I have for my food order this week. So I couldn't pay the $25 out. I'm out of cigarettes. I'm on a damn StreamYard. I'm telling you. It was good for a little while. It was nice having money in there, but we're back to normal now. So I'll be able to pay for it at the beginning of the month. Well, like the third. So so if you guys have links, go ahead and drop them. Hey, TG, give that back to Kathy. You better have your hands up. You're gonna get arrested for stealing halos. Assume the position. Hey, I thought I was your bestie. The fuck? And Mr. Jim is on tonight, although he's hosting. I don't know if he's selling anything, but he is going to be on tonight. As far as I know, he's supposed to have Leslie's Lucky Finds, Deb's Wood Burning, and Adopted Retrospects, who's always trouble, on his show tonight selling stuff. So go to his channel and check that out tonight. And don't forget, Brandon has his Black Friday sale around 11 o'clock Friday night, next Friday, with a gajillion gorgeous rings, all natural stones. They are beautiful. And if my hand didn't hurt so bad right now, I would grab you the link for the preview video or for his the auction link itself, because I know he's got that up too. But my hands hurt a lot, so that's why I'm ending this so I can put my other glove on and lay down for a while. But if you have any links or shows or channels or anything that you want to share, as long as it's not porn, go ahead and do it. Oh, she's got diamond boobs today. You go, Dibble. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Not me. My dog is my best friend, but I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and I will see you around the tubes, around the YouTubes, all you crazy YouTubians. Take a good glass. Well, stay away from glass then, especially glass elevator, because that would be bad. Thanks for stopping in, you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me. Sorry the show's kind of short, but I want to save my hours for Thanksgiving, and I do still have the show on Wednesday to do, so I want to make sure that I have hours that I can just pop on when I need to on Thanksgiving. So love you too, Amy. Bye, everybody. Have an awesome day, an awesome weekend. Be awesome. Be safe. Be careful. If you can't be careful, don't name it after me if I was not there to enjoy it in the first place. Bye, everybody.